Want to know what's hot in Canva? I have a brand new episode for you with 4 new features, 3 new template categories, and 1 photographer highlight. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? My name is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel. This is the right place for you if you want to learn how to become a better designer and to use Canva to get there. So today we are continuing our series, What's Hot in Canva. This is episode 7. And what I have for you is 4 new features. Yes, you heard it correctly. 4 new features, 3 template categories that I want to introduce to you, and 1 photographer highlight. So without further ado, let's start with the new features. The first feature is a productivity feature. Is called copy paste pages. So for that, I'm going to open 2 documents. The first one is a brand new presentation. It's a blank presentation that I just created, and the second one is a presentation that I have actually designed in the past, and so it has a couple of slides. So if you have a look at it, I have 27 slides. I'm going to get into grid view so that you can see all the different slides here. So let's imagine this is an old project. You see 2017. It's a conference I was giving in New Delhi for my previous work with the nonprofit I was running, and let's say I want to kind of revisit these slides and I want to import them into another document. So instead of simply going there and recreating, or if I'm a Canva Pro user, I could go to all my designs folder here and try to find it, but it would be buried in the bottom of the list. So now with the copy paste pages, what you can do either from the grid view or from the normal view here, the thumbnails view, you could select a few slides. So let's see, I want this one and like the 3 first slides, let's say. So I select them and then Command C on the Mac or Control C on a PC, and coming back to my document where I want to paste them, I'm gonna click on the first thumbnail of the slide here and Command V. And you see my 3 slides have been pasted. So this is a very simple copy paste feature, but super useful because now I can do it directly from the thumbnail view or from the grid view. Let me show you how to do it from the grid view. It's very similar. So let's see, this time I want to import these 3 ones right here, the 6 to 8. Again, similarly, Command C, Control C on the PC, and then I will come to grid view right here. I will click wherever and Control V, and now I have my 3 slides. So this is the first feature. I wanted to show you a very cool productivity hack. You can copy paste pages directly from the grid view or the thumbnail view. The second feature I want to talk about, which is a minor improvement, but that would make your life easier, especially if you use Canva to create a lot of presentations and if you present directly from Canva. So this feature is called the new Presentation Toolbar. So in order to access that feature, which works for the presentation doc types, so presentation, normal presentation, mobile presentation, etc., I'm going to click on the Present button right here. So you have different modes here. You have standard, you have autoplay and present to view. I'll stick with standard, click present. And then what I want to show you, the new feature, is this bar that you will see here at the bottom. You see a new slicker, more convenient bar, I would say. If you remember correctly, in the past, the previews and next slide arrows used to be here on your design. So now they are here on the lower bar, which is a new feature. And I can browse through them directly from here. I have a number, so I know exactly how many slides I have in this deck. So this is great. I can still use my keyboard arrow. So now I'm using my keyboard arrow instead of clicking on the bar right here. And you have some other buttons here on the other side. The first one is this Canva Live button. So Canva Live, I explained this feature in another video. It allows you to crowdsource questions from the audience live while you are presenting. So this is pretty convenient. We have this other button here, Open Present to View. So if I want to go to my Present to View and see my notes, I will click here. There you go. So it opens this tab right here. I'm going to close it and continue showing you the last button here, which is the magic shortcut. So if I click on magic shortcut, I will have all the different shortcuts that I can use during my presentation to call a timer, to blur out my background, to do the quiet sound, etc., the bubbles. So it's just a reminder of all the different shortcuts for you to use Magic Shortcut while presenting. So that's what I wanted to show you, this new revamped, redesigned lower bar here, which will help you navigate through your presentations. The next feature I want to talk about is a feature related to your images and how you edit your photos into Canva. Canva. It's called Restore to Original button. So Canva added an extra button for making our lives easier, because if you remember correctly, when you were applying effects to your images, they were kind of applied for good, right? So you had to make sure you make a copy, you duplicate your photo before you apply an effect if you want to keep the original. So here I have a very simple photo of me doing the YouTube thing, and I want to apply a couple of effects to that photo and then show you this new feature, the Restore to Original button. So for that, I'm going to select my photo first, go to my Edit Image button. You might still have the Effect button. This one is rolling out to all users, so a percentage of users have it, some others don't. But I want to talk about the Restore to Original button. So first I need to apply some effects. So let's say I'm going to apply a duotone effect, the pop effect like this one. I'm happy with this, so I'm going to apply it to my photo. But now, let's say I regret this decision, and how do I do it? So from here, again, clicking on the photo, go to your Edit Image and find this new button right here that says Restore to Original. By clicking it, your photo will be restored to its original form, just like the name indicates, just like magic. All right, so this is a very straightforward feature, but so useful, and it was so needed. And it's a great thing that Canva realized that we needed that feature and created a button for it. And then the fourth new feature, and guys, oh, this is a big one. This is a major one. This is going to be a game changer for a lot of you guys. This is an import PDF feature. So you can now import any PDF into Canva, and this will be transformed into an editable document. So I know it's kind of hard to wrap your head around this concept, but I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So for this, you will need to start a design. So create a design from the homepage with the Create a Design button, and you will see a button here that says Import PDF. It's still in beta, it's still a new feature, but it is available for most users already, so try and find it. So I'm going to click on Import PDF here. Okay, so I have a PDF on my desktop. It's an ebook from HubSpot about creating a consistent brand. Okay, so I'm going to import this, open, and Canva is going to load it into my projects here. So you see the progress bar going up. All right, so it is fully loaded. You can see a preview of the PDF. It has 29 pages. It's called HubSpot Brand Consistency Final 1. .pdf. Beautiful title. So now, before I open it into Canva, I want to show you what it looks like in its PDF form. So this is the ebook. You see there's a nice cover. There's some interesting texture going on in the background, table of contents, just a PDF. So I'm happy that this is going to be now editable for me in Canva. So let's go back to it. Let's go back to my designs and open it. Open this doc in Canva. So this is what you will be presented with. So first you will see like a feedback form from Canva. They want to see how good or how effectively this feature is working. So take the time to fill this up. For the sake of this video, I'm just not gonna go into that. But I want to show you that I have my 29 pages. Let me get into grid view here. And they are exactly like the original PDF. So this is great. And what's even greater is that everything is editable. So I have these text boxes right here, how to build brand consistency. I can change that. So how to make YouTube videos, for example, and I can definitely reduce the space. I can really edit this PDF as I want. And I can change the photo here in the frame. First, I can delete it so you see the frame. So Canva actually recreated a similar frame. Let me go back to the PDF here and the cover. This similar frame, exactly this similar frame. Look at this. This is beautiful. And I can add a photo here from my uploads, for example. Let me find something kind of nice. Okay. Something like this. I can change everything. I can edit my text. I can click on the texture and the different patterns that were in the background. I have the larger photos. It's pretty amazing how accurate this whole import has been pretty much created into Canva. So I see immediately a couple of applications for this feature. So creating ebooks should now become so easy. So you can find inspiration from professionally designed ebooks and then import that into Canva and then swap the text, for your branding, for your colors. You can find this inspiration. You could import all sorts of documents that you need to fill out. For example, you could import a form, you could import a questionnaire. So that's another way, because you will have these fillable spaces that you can write into in Canva if you want. You can also scan your notes as a student and have them as a PDF, and then you can start editing them directly into Canva. There's so many applications here that this feature is a game changer. Like, honestly, it is a game changer. There's a couple of warnings though, because now it becomes so easy to grab somebody else's work and import it, like just like I did. This is HubSpot's intellectual property. So I could not take that and just change 2 colors and say it's mine. So be very careful about this. Use this reasonably. Use this with the ethics in mind of what you can and what you cannot do. But I just wanted to show you the possibility, the technical possibilities of importing your PDF directly into Canva and make it editable. Again, so if I want to change this photo right here, can delete the original photo and add another one, for example, this one right here. The frame was slightly tilted, so I can tilt it back. So sometimes a few minor adjustments will have to be made, but to be honest, like it's quite slight, these adjustments that I just made, and I can reproduce the different effects. For example, the duotone effect that we had on page 3 right here can be easily recreated in Canva as well. So this is what I wanted to show you, a game changer. This feature is called Import PDF. So again, from the homepage, you click on Create a Design and you find here Import PDF. So now go have fun with this. All right, now moving on to the second section of this tutorial. I want to talk about 3 template categories that I believe you should be searching for, because there's some new stuff there and quite amazing stuff. So for this part, I'm going to head over to the Templates tab right here. So clicking on templates from the homepage. Now I am in the template library. So I can search here. Could have done it from the homepage as well, but I like to search from the template library. The first keyword that I want you to search for is education presentation. So education presentation. So what I wanted to show you is that Canva has recently added a ton, a truckload of new templates here, new presentation for teachers. So from here, teachers will find a lot of material to prepare for going back to school in September or October or August. It depends really which country you're in. So for example, let me open one here and show you what's inside. You can see like very kind of dynamic presentation. Welcome, meet the professor. So we have different slides to introduce you as the new teacher for the class and introduce the topic of the class, a few fun facts about the professor. So these are really cool. These are very dynamic. Now, I imagine it's been a while since I've been in like a high school classroom, but I imagine like modern classrooms have screens now instead of like whiteboards or blackboards, or I don't know. For me, it was a green board. But anyway, so what I want to show you here is that there's a lot of things here. You can find really, for example, this one, classroom rules. So you have all the different rules of the classroom. So yeah, I encourage you to browse for them. The keyword, once again, is education presentations, and you'll find these templates. The second template category I want to introduce today is for creating social media posts that are moving, that are animated, that use video. So in order to find these and the new ones, you need to type in social video. Social video will bring about a lot of new templates in different formats. So you'll have the story format for your Instagram Reels, for your TikTok videos, for your YouTube Shorts. Then you will have some, if you scroll down, so there's a lot of mobile first here, but yes, you will find some Instagram posts as well, or Facebook posts, and also some video format. So 16:9 aspect ratio if you keep scrolling down. But as you can see here, also there's a ton of new templates in all sorts of niches. I would say sports, e-commerce, motivational quotes. You see really a bunch of them. The common point here is that they all use video, stickers, animation. They're all animated. They're all social media videos. So yeah, I encourage you to find some of them. Some of my favorite here, for example, this one, I really love this font and this color combination. So this is just an animated promotional post. There's a ton of value here, so really go and dig deep, find what you need, create your social media content for the month. If you are Canva Pro, you can also schedule directly to your different social media platforms. So yeah, this is the second template category I wanted to show you. Just some interesting keywords to search for. This one is social video. Moving on to the third template category I wanted to discuss today, because there's some new content in there, and this one is for your phone. So if you want to upgrade your phone wallpaper, or if you want to upgrade the background, the lock screen, try this new keyword. So the keyword is phone wallpaper or wallpapers. Either would work, and Canva recently added a lot of cool phone wallpapers with some like tricky messages that mimic the iOS messages. You have some motivational quotes, you have some kind of trendy design looking thingies, some cute stuff as well, like make it happen. Really like this one, pretty cute. So you can use that as your lock screen, you can use that as your background. So yeah, just find these phone wallpapers. I believe it works as well, and you might have slightly different result if you type in phone background instead of wallpaper. So yes, slightly different ones. So if this is for you, if you enjoy swapping your visuals on your phone and keeping it fresh and varied and have something new almost every week, then go for it. Me personally, I'm kind of like an old school type of guy. I have one wallpaper that I created a long time ago. It's still there. But yeah, I mean, everybody's different and everybody enjoys things differently. This is just a good way to add a little bit of fun to your phone. Right, so we are almost to the end of the video. I have one more section to cover, that is the photographer highlight. But before we get there, I would like to ask you for 5 seconds of your time. If you enjoy this content, if you enjoy the videos Diana and I are putting consistently on this channel, we have 2 new videos every week, one from me, one from Diana. And I know that you like them because I see you guys in the comments. I really enjoy also interacting with you. So just like take a second, give us a like on this video so it boosted the algorithm, but also subscribe if you are not yet subscribed and you're serious about learning to design with Canva. Now, that being said, let's come back to the video. Let's discover this photographer I want to show you and hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration with photos. So this is the photographer's profile on Canva. It is called Capture Now, at Capture Now. This account has 23 followers. Let's give Capture Now a follow. So now 24. I love that you can now follow photographers and creators, or contributors and creators, directly on their Canva profile. So there will be a link in the description. I know you guys are asking us, how do we discover these photographers? Well, you kind of stumble upon them. Like, I'm using Canva a lot. I see a lot of photos, and when I see in the library some good photos, try to dig a bit deeper and find, who is this photographer? Do they have other photos? So that's how we discover them. There is no real way of searching for them as of now in Canva. So if you search Capture Now, you probably won't find that account. That's why I'm linking to this account in the description so you can actually continue. And that's also why every time we have a What's Hot episode, I want to feature one photographer so you can discover them, but feel free to also explore on your own. So this one is really about people. So what I love about this account is the diversity of people, but also the simplicity and the realness, if that is a word, the realness of the models. Because sometimes when you use stock photography, the models are a little bit doing too much. Like, it's too sophisticated, or sometimes it's too staged. But here there's the right amount of balance between real life, aesthetic, colored background, creativity. I really like that. And I also love the fact that she's taking photos of people from all over the world. I'm saying she, but I don't even know if it's a girl. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, so I really love this account for this, for the diversity of people here. Again, so how to use this. If you see one photo that you really like, for example, oh, I really like this one, and I do really like this one. So let's click on it. Okay, so when you click on it, you will get to this screen right here, and you will see more photos like this one, etc., etc. You can add this photo to a folder. You can heart it, or you can use it in a design directly. And so if you click on use it in a design, for example, an Instagram post, it will open an Instagram post and add the photo directly there. Once you're here, another way to find more of this photographer from within the editor is to click on the photo, click on the I button for info, and you'll see view more photo by Sandra Dance from Capture Now. I knew it. I knew she was a lady. So Sandra Dance. Okay, so that's the name of the photographer. And here you'll see all the different photos. Kind of similar to what we saw from the photo library, but now you are in the editor and you can work directly with these photos. So if I want to add a second page to my Instagram post here, there we go. I can do it directly from the editor. So I can see really how you can create a nice looking feed here with some of these photos, because honestly, they are really aesthetic and I really like this style. You can find some consistent colors. For example, these two, they would go well together. So again, let me go back to the photographer's page. So the account is called Capture Now. The link will be in the description for you to discover and play around with and have fun with it. That's the most important thing. You have to have fun with your design. So that is it for me. Thank you for watching until the end. One more time, Diana and I are super happy to have you guys here. We are almost at the 100,000 followers. We are hoping to hit that mark within a week or two. We'll have something special for you. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.